This tutorial is going to take you through the brand new Final Surge Workout Builder. Now, our Workout Builder allows you to create structured workouts for individual workouts on your calendar that can then be exported to popular file types like FIT files to be done on a Garmin device or Wahoo device, or if it's a cycling workout and you use FTP, you can export these to ZWO files to be used on Zwift. Or if you have the new Garmin Connect IQ Final Surge app, you can automatically download these structured workouts to your Garmin watch and execute them there. So number one, I'm going to take you through building your own structured workout. So right now, first, this little icon right here now denotes if a structured workout already exists for this planned workout or not. So if one does not exist, you can click on the workout, and then down here you will see Workout Builder as an option. So since nothing exists, I'm going to click this, and it's going to automatically open up the new Workout Builder. Depending on what type of workout I select, it might be supported by different devices. So for instance, heart rate and power and pace workouts, since this is a run workout, it's only supported by Garmin devices. But as I'll show you, if we go into a cycling workout, then other platforms are going to support those like Wahoo or Zwift. So right now, let's start with a pace workout. So I'll select pace. Now, right up here, first, you're going to see what the workout is. So this is the original workout that I planned for myself, and this is just the text of the workout of what I want to do. Up here is going to be where I store my threshold pace, or if I'm a cyclist, where I'm going to store my FTP at, or my max heart rate, if I'm going to build a heart rate workout. So, and this can be edited right here on the screen. So, maybe my threshold pace is now 6:10 minutes per mile. So I can save that. Now, if I want to change from a pace to a power workout or heart rate workout, I can do that up here, and I can change that, and it'll then change all of these types. But I'm going to go back to pace here. Now, as I'm building a workout, we always start kind of with this same template with a warm-up, some repeats, and then a cool down. But all this is customizable. So, I can drag a step and add that down to the bottom of this. Or if I want to add a repeat, I can click that and it's going to add repeats. Or again, I can drag from up here and add it into this repeats here. Then over here is where I delete or copy or add into this. So let's just get rid of this because I don't want that. And I'll go ahead and get rid of this as I don't want that. And I'll kind of start with the warm up, some repeats, and a cool down. So this workout, I'm going to be doing 5 times 800 meter repeats. So number one, you've got a couple different step types here. So you've got warm up, your on activity, which is basically run or bike or swim, a rest activity, or a cool down activity. And the FIT file standards, when you're doing this on your Garmin or your Wahoo device, it recognizes these different types of steps that you select. Each step you can do a time or a distance or a lap button press. So time is just like if I just want to run, 15 minutes, I'm going to select time. Or if I want to do a 2-mile warm up, I would select distance. I would enter 2 miles, 3 miles, whatever I want that warm up to be. Or if I want it to be just open-ended and like I just want to warm up until I'm done warming up and I'll just hit the lap button, I would select lap button press, and then there's not a specific time or distance that goes with that. But for this example, I'm going to do time. We'll do the 15 minutes. Now you've got different types of targets here that you can choose. So the first type is a pace target, which is your absolute value. So if I just want to type in a pace in minutes per miles and minutes per kilometer, I can do that here. So let's say I just want to warm up at 8-minute pace to 8:30 pace. So I select that, and that's the pace I'm going to warm up at. If I want to get rid of that, I can click the X, and that will clear that. The second type of target I can select is zone. So if I've got my running pace zones or my power zones and my heart rate zones set up in Final Surge, these zones that I've already got set up are going to show here. And if I want to actually edit the zones, I can do it right here, set up zones. It'll open up this option, and it's going to edit those zones. So here's where I've got my pace zones for the run, my pace zones for the bike. And I can switch between heart rate zones, power zones, pace zones right here, edit them on this little modal window, and then when I update those, the new zones are going to be shown right here. So I could simply select from my zones. I could say I want to warm up at my easy moderate pace and select that. And then finally, I can do a percent of threshold. So now this is where your threshold pace over here comes in. So if I want to do a percentage of that and say, let's warm up at just, 60 to 70% of my threshold pace. So, my warm up's going to be, from 8:48 minutes a mile to 10:16 minutes a mile. So it's going to take that percentage of my threshold pace and show me what that is. So for this example, though, let's use some zones to keep it easy. So I'll just say I want to warm up at my easy to moderate pace. And now here's where I'm going to build my repeats at. So, I've got over here, I've got 5 times 800 meters. So I can say I want 5 repeats. I'm going to do these for distance because these are 800 meters. So I'll select meters as my type here, type in 800. Now again, these are going to be at a minute per mile or minute per kilometer pace. So let's say I know exactly what I want to run these in. So let's say I want to run my 800 meter repeats in 6 minutes to 6:05 pace. So I want all of them done in that. So now as you see, as I'm building the workout down here, it's actually creating a chart of the workout and color coding it. So, my warm up is going to be in yellow and my on repeats are going to be in green. And then here's my recovery repeats. So let's say I would just want a 200 meter easy jog recovery. So we'll change that. And then let's say I want to keep that a pretty easy pace, or I can just say no pace at all, and just as long as I go 200 meters, so I wouldn't have to even enter a pace down there. But for these test purposes, let's just say I'm gonna make sure I keep those within like 8 to 8:30 pace. That's what I want for my 200 meters. And then finally my cool down. Let's just do another 15-minute cool down. With a pace zone of just my easy to moderate pace. And now it's going to show me for this entire workout so far, I've built, it's going to take me 30 minutes and it's going to be about 3.1 miles for the full workout. So I can save that. And now that I've saved that, this structured workout is now associated with this planned workout on my calendar. So I can see the details of the workout again that I've just built. So there's my warm up, my 5 times 800 meter repeats, and my cool down. Now, if I want to download that file, I can click right here and it's going to say, okay, this it's going to be in FIT file format. And because of the options I selected, it's only going to work on Garmin devices right now. So that's my one option for downloading the workout. And then if I need to edit this, I can click on the More menu right here, and I can either edit it, and it'll take me back to this edit window, where I can then close that screen right there. And if I wanted to actually delete the workout or the structured workout, I could click that to delete it from this workout. So now let's look at a bike workout. So for instance, here's some FTP intervals I've got. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on Workout Builder again. And now for this one, I'm going to use power. And if I use power and I stick to my percentages of FTP, this file will also be compatible on Wahoo and Zwift. So I could download the file and use it on one of those platforms as well. So I'll select power. Now that this is bike, it's going to show over here what my FTP is. So, for this example, I've got 250 watts. Let's just say I'm going to do a 10-minute warm-up, and I want a percentage of FTP on that, something really easy, maybe just, 50 to 60% FTP, really, really easy warm-up. And then for my repeats, I'm going to do 3 times 10 minutes. So I've got the time selected. I'll type in 10 minutes. Whoops, that's 11. 10 minutes. And for these FTP intervals, I want to keep these at 90 to 95% of my FTP. So, since my FTP is 250, it shows me these are going to be at 225 to 238. And then finally for my rest between FTP intervals, let's say it's just going to be like a 5-minute recovery. That'll be really easy again. Let's just keep it at like 60 to 70%. And then finally for the cool down, let's just say a 30-minute cool down. And again, 75%, I keep it 75% the whole time. So now once I've got this FTP workout created, I can then save that. And now you'll see, when I download the file options, now these additional file types are here for me to download. Now, Zwift only does percentages of FTP, so if I would have selected from some of my zones or put in absolute values, the Zwift option is no longer going to be available, but the Wahoo still would because they do support absolute values. So the options may be different depending on how you create this workout. So that is how our new workout builder works. So again, if you see this little icon, that means a structured workout exists for this workout, and you can either export it manually and then put it on your device or whatever online training platform like Zwift that you use, or if you have the new Final Surge Garmin Connect IQ app that's loaded on your running watch, your Forerunner, or your cycling device, your Edge, you can automatically download these files to your Garmin device and execute them on that. And just one more note, this tutorial is for athletes who want to create structured workouts for themselves, or for coaches who are putting specific structured workouts on an athlete's calendar. We will have additional tutorials here coming in the next couple of weeks that show coaches how to create structured workouts in their workout library and on their training plans.